1. Hi guys, welcome to game number 1 of this grand finals of Zotac EU Cup number 127 between our Zerg and Protoss player. Let's get straight into it. Spawning in the bottom right hand corner of this Antigua shipyard, we do have our Protoss player. He is blue, he's one and only Sage.
And up here at the top left-hand position, we do have our yellow Zerg, Lowley. I'm really excited to see what we're going to be seeing in this best of 5 grand finals, because Lowley actually has been doing really well recently, just placed 4th at EU WCS. Pretty big, impressive achievement there.
Yeah, definitely. And we did see some games earlier from Sage, and I mean, like you were telling me earlier in the night, he is no stranger when it comes to this kind of games. Were you saying, was he kind of aggressive player? I can't remember exactly. Was he more?
Yeah, he's kind of an aggressive player, absolutely.
Yeah.
He definitely loves to do that four-gate zealot pressure. Maybe a few stalkers, whatnot. But actually, interesting enough, oh wait, crap. Never mind. I thought I was going to see you in an early pull. Looks like I just see an Overlord and a drone.
That's so good.
Wouldn't be. Oh, and actually, my spider sense was tingling because here is actually an early pull for Lowley. It was actually a 12 pull, guys.
Yeah,
it looks like he wants to be a little aggressive.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's not super aggressive, so he can apply a little bit of pressure, but still drone up and all that fun stuff behind it. And if we look at the Nexus from Sage, he's chronoing out those probes to 15. Looks like he's not planning. I mean, it depends. Will we see a Nexus first from him, or I don't know? It'd be pretty baller of him, like in terms of ballsy, I should say, of him to go for a Nexus first, especially given that he doesn't know the spawning pool's on the way. Oh,
it definitely looks like he is going to be going Nexus first. Yeah, which is pretty insane for Sage, you know, not scouting out his Zerg opponent. Like, definitely really needed to, because he is going 12 pool, Nexus first. There's no Forge yet, so I think that these Lings are actually going to do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, Lowley's going to love it. He's going to come in now with his Overlord and see a Forge just starting, and he'll know it was a Nexus first, and there is no doubt he's going to be pumping some Lings. He's got 4 at the moment. Interesting to see if he commits to 2 more. Nope, just going to get an Overlord, so just initial 4.
But he also did take a gas geyser, Lowley did, so he's definitely going to be cranking out that Ling speed, maybe even a Baneling Nest we'll see out of him.
Yeah, it looks like he might be actually going really aggressive, which I do like this. It looks like he got the gas before he kind of scouted that there was a Nexus first, but he's in a good position now, as we do see the probe does see that the Lings are coming across the map, and that's the first real indication for Sage that there is something coming up, and he straight away builds cannon.
Yes, absolutely. And I think, he might not have enough minerals to throw down another gateway. I think he actually will. Slow Lings are so slow.
Oh, it's just going to be
I don't think
close.
that they're definitely going
to... What? He's got to be... Oh, I was about to say he's got to be careful because his probe won't last very long, but he's bringing some more probes along the line. Will he be able to micro them at all? Can use a mineral trick. Oh, he does actually. Really nice. Really nice there.
Nicely done. Oh, only losing 2 probes in that. I feel like that was actually a pretty successful hold because his Nexus is done. As for Lowley, he's just started his.
Yeah, that was really crazy. I mean, the concept of holding so convincingly in a way when you got Nexus first versus such an earlier pull, it's amazing. I guess, yes, it was a 12 pull, so it's not like some kind of super 9-6 or any crazy thing like that. But still, really close, really clutch from Sage. It's kind of like it came down to seconds. Like if Lowley was able to hit even a few seconds before, he would have been able to get in there before that gateway, which has now been cancelled to make a cybernetic score.
Oh, but this aggression definitely isn't over yet. As you can see, you know, the Baneling Nest did get thrown down. Speed is almost done. He is pumping out so many Zerglings right now. He definitely wants to plus this wall. And he does have one nice pylon here that he can attack, maybe even his Forge. And unfortunately for Sage, you know, he's making a Zealot first. He doesn't know about these Banelings. Oh, and this probe, actually, they might scout it out. He does see it.
Yeah, that's really nice for him. And that's the unfortunate thing with this early aggression. Because his cybernetics core was so delayed, because he had to build a gateway, the Zealot is the only thing he can build, but they're really nice. He's going to be walling off with a secondary. That weak part of his wall with a pylon now going to be pretty safe.
Oh, and here come the Banelings. Oh, and they just actually break through that gateway. And unfortunately, there was no cancel throw down by Sage. And there's only one Baneling left, really nice micro, but he does lose a couple of probes. Oh, and he's just going to put all the Zerglings in the main base. This is actually really troublesome for Sage.
Well, we do have one Ling peeling off. Oh, making it into a Baneling. That might come into very important plays shortly, but he's already killed 11, 12 workers, and he's not stopping anytime soon. So this is really nice from Lowley, and if he can hit this Baneling, it's going to put Sage very far behind.
Oh, really nice force field there. trapping a lot of those lings, and those probes and those zealots are definitely going to town on them. Oh, and there comes the baneling. But it really, unfortunately, only takes 2 banelings to kill a bunch of probes, but he did weaken them, so just in case he does run by with some more zerglings, you can definitely pick those off.
Yeah. Now, if you look at the worker supply, 33 to 18, so Lowley in a sizable lead in that sense, and that early Nexus play really hasn't been able to pay off for Sage because he has seen this early aggression. The Baneling Nest has completed, we do have the speed as well. It would be interesting to see what we do have the follow-up from Lowley, and it looks like he might be expanding.
Yeah, it looks like Lowley is going to be taking that third base. 2 Zealots are actually poking their way up to the third base, probably scouting around, killing off what he can. But there's actually no units out for Lowley, so this might, do some damage, but I'm really not too sure if it will. Because as soon as he sees it, I'm sure he'll make a bunch of links and then keep going for that aggressive playstyle that he really likes to do. Ooh, and Lair is also on the way for Epic, so Lowley with only 1 gas down. Oh, there we go. Gas 2 and 3 going down right now. Interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of playstyle he goes. I mean, those roaches are more or less guaranteed, given that they are required to kind of burst those beefier units of the gateways, and I don't think these, like you said, these zealots shouldn't be able to do any major damage. They don't have that +1 yet. It is being chronoed out, but might actually. Oh, these lings, I think they should be okay. More lings coming across now.
Oh, and actually, Lowley accidentally throwing down another Baneling Nest. I think he kind of forgot. A lot of pro players do have that built-in memory of, okay, even though I opened Stargate, I totally forgot, it's late game now, I need a Stargate to make a mothership. Yeah. Mistake happening so many times. It's just built into your brain to make it at this time.
We'll keep an eye on it, making sure and see if he does decide to cancel. I have seen some people know him Pig in SEA. I've watched his stream multiple times, and he's been known to make 2 infestation pits. So,
oh, there actually wasn't. There was a hole in that wall, so all these zerglings actually slipped in.
Oh, this is not good for Sage. He's already lost so much mining time, so many probes as well. 14, and again going to a really nice force field. And can he get this sentry as well? Looks like he will be able to. Nicely played there.
Really nicely done. But I think this force field. Oh yeah, definitely. Going to go into the main, pick off a few more of those workers. So annoying for Sage. At the beginning of this game too, he held off that early pool so well, and then just made one accident, like one little mistake, and all these zerglings cut off so many of his probes.
I know it's one of the most frustrating things. Oh, you're going to see some micro, not quite anything. He will be able to take down this zealot, but yeah, one of the most annoying things I've seen from a Protoss perspective, sometimes I've seen Protossers be really far ahead and go for a push, and then they just haven't put that pylon in their wall, and like a ling run by just kills them. It must be so frustrating. In this case, he didn't have a zealot on the gap, and those lings came through. Didn't do as much damage as we've seen in the past. The Baneling now coming through. Can he actually connect? Oh, does get a few.
So close.
But 15 workers killed is not a bad field day for our Zerg player, and he's now 57 versus 44.
Yeah, and that infestation pit is completed. He is getting that pathogen glands upgrade along with the ling upgrades. 1/1 ling. This is actually going to be a really nice big attack once he gets those infestors, those lings, and those banelings out.
And something else to consider is because Sage has been attacked so aggressively with his probes, he's having to use all the majority of his chrono boosts on his probes. So that's going to be delaying his tech, delaying everything else that he would love to be hitting at this point in time, especially around the 12-minute mark.
Oh, and it looks like Sage is moving out, and oh my gosh, this is actually just out of watchtower range. So Lowley actually doesn't see this at all. Yeah. Really sneaky there by Sage.
Oh, but he does have the ling on the high ground. Will it be able to see it? Oh, if he's paying attention.
See it? Oh, he sees the pilot. Oh, he sees it.
Ah, really nice. He's going to come. Here comes the lings. This is definitely not what Sage needs. Can he hold it? It's going to be painful.
Yeah, these zealots, though, they do a lot of damage to these zerglings, but if he gets that sentry, that'd be so unfortunate too, because that's so much gas and money that Sage just keeps losing to zerglings, which are so cheap. And the first few infestors are out now.
And look at that, went behind Dark Shrine, as they say. We do have it on the way. Is it going to be able to make the difference that Sage needs to get back in this game? It's in a nice position. There's no real overlords in a scouting position. If we look at the vision of Lowley, he hasn't really scouted much since those lings run by. In fact, he hasn't really, as far as I'm aware, sacked any overlords in, but not to worry, we do have the aggressive play now from... Oh, are these infestors going to be able to fungal their sentries?
Oh my gosh, really nice fungal there, and he's going to lose all of these sentries. Oh my god, those infestors on the high ground are so clutch. They just got rid of all of those sentries.
Yeah,
and the Banelings look like they want to connect with some of these Zealots too. It's kind of funny. The Banelings don't do that much to Zealots, most of the Stalkers. What you want to put your Banelings on, but yeah. I mean, Lowley is so far ahead, he can just trade like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, he doesn't even care. We do have a pylon in the top right that's warping in a few DTs. Now, this is the important thing. He needs to do damage with these DTs because he's like a significant disadvantage. He's down 10 workers. His army supply is a fifth of his opponent. And I like this, 4 DTs in a warp prism. What kind of damage can he do?
Oh, and it looks like Lowley is actually making 2 of those Spore Crawlers in his main, but oh, here come the Infestors, you know, he can just fungal those and get rid of them with his links. Oh, but he misses his first fungal! Oh, that's so unfortunate. And Fungal Growth. Fungal Growth. Nice fungal. Got rid of 3 of those DTs. One of them does slip away, but unfortunately the Zerg is hot on its tail. He knows exactly where it is, and 2 Overseers are being warped in right now, so this DT is only going to maybe get a few drone kills.
Yeah, Hatchery in the middle of the map as well. That's kind of indicative how this game is going. Protoss in Sage trying to move across the map, but he really hasn't been able to do anything, and now that Lowley has all that map control, he's more than welcome, in his mind at least, to expand, and it's getting to a point where it's almost like that point of no return. It's not like there's been attacks consistently, but Sage, his third's going to be delayed for quite some time as well. And this just means that Lowley can get his Hive and his Spire up basically uncontended.
Absolutely, yeah. Lowley has such a nice advantage in this game. The only thing I can see him losing is maybe, I don't know, accidentally killing all 3 of his bases. How about that?
Yeah. I somehow find that hard. I mean, we've seen it done at least once, or at least with one building, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's kind of like it's Lowley's game to lose now. It kind of feels like. Sage
you can never count Sage out.
Yeah.
His micro, his aggressiveness.
Definitely.
Really good. It looks like he's gonna deny this 4th base too, but I'm not too sure if that's a good idea because there's Infestors, Banelings, and Zerglings just waiting for him, and nice fungal growths go down. Oh, so unfortunate.
Oh,
but
these Banelings gonna get through.
Good force fields though. He definitely doesn't want those Banelings to connect with any of his army, but oh, the force fields ran out, and here come all the Banelings! Oh my gosh. GG.
Yeah, that's not going to go well. There's a GG, and that is all she wrote. So, first game going to our Zerg player in Lowley. And, well, we'll have to wait and see what the next rest of the set and how that goes. But thank you for casting that one.
Oh, you're welcome.